Jai Hind and welcome to your YouTube channel MND The Futurists. Today is the last day of 2024, and I made a brief reflections on certain important pointers which I felt to be necessary in the landscape of geopolitics. Today's video is about the Trump's stance on H1B visa. Now, this news of Trump appointing Indian American as AI advisor, Sriram Krishnan, an Indian American entrepreneur, will be Donald Trump's senior White House policy advisor for artificial intelligence. Now, that's a landmark decision reflecting the growing influence of Indian Americans in US politics. But it has sparked debate in US. Why? Because Donald Trump is not seen to be living up to his promise to the American public on which he won the elections, he took the votes. Donald Trump's stance on H1B visa has been quite dynamic. Initially, during his presidency, Trump implemented the higher American policy aimed at targeting restrictions on H1B visas to prioritize highly paid or highly skilled applicants. This move was part of his broader effort to restrict immigration and promote American workers. However, in a surprising shift, Trump recently expressed strong support for the H1B visa program, stating that he has used the program many times for his properties and believes it a great program. This change in stance might be attributed to his alignment with business leaders like Elon Musk, who advocate for the program to address workforce shortages in tech industry. Now, it's worth noting that Trump's administration was blocked from restricting H1B visas by a US district judge who ruled that the president exceeded his authority by imposing immigration restrictions. Now, this H1B visa originated from H1 visa in the Immigration and Nationality Act of 1952. The Immigration Act of 1990 split the H1 visa into H1A and H1B. Now, let's first understand the dynamics of the rich America. Now, this is a nation with very high sovereignty and the ecosystem which it gives and provides to its people and to the others as well. And that's what people want. The talent looks for an ecosystem to work, to earn, to contribute, to grow. And that's why they go to those specific nations. But the point is, how come these H1B visa started becoming a threat? See, let's be blunt. They are not paid equally to their American counterparts. Even in corporates and MNCs in India, the Indian leaders and the parallel Western corporate leaders are not paid equally. So you imagine the kind of financial disparity would be existing at a functional level or at a mid-level in the MNCs in India. And organizations and people form part of a macroeconomics. So this forms part of the economics of India. Now, people might say the currency value, etc., and that's how they are paid. It's a different thing altogether. I'm not going into that. But my point here is why H1B visa have become a threat. See, if you are rich and you're born in a rich family and don't work hard, forget the richness or the legacy of richness will stay. Echoing the exemplary leadership of our iconic business leader, Mr. Ratan Tata, who epitomized the spirit of hands-on entrepreneurship by rolling up his sleeves to propel the Tata Group to the unprecedented heights. So if Americans feel they'll continue the legacy of richness just by being America, no, it does not happen like that. You have to work hard, keep working hard. So much that even if you need to work hard, even on Saturday, you must do that. And that's a fact. That's how big giants and entrepreneurship is done. And that's where we Indians are good at. Let's get on to data. Denial rates for new H1B petitions for initial employment have decreased over the years. In 2022, the denial rate was only 2%. In fiscal year 2023, 72% of the 265 lakh H1B visas issued by the US went to Indian nationals. Today, more than half of the Silicon Valley is ruled by the talent of H1B visa, mostly are Indians. And what are they doing after? They're creating Google, FB, Twitter. They are now creating the competitive advantage in industry in artificial intelligence. Today, China has successfully reduced its reliance on American technologies and interfaces, thereby maintaining control over its sensitive information and safeguarding its secrecy. Now, coming back to America and its greatness. The American education system has also evolved to incorporate modern platforms like web series and Netflix, whereas we are still clinging, and I'm happy about it, to the traditional institutions like IIT and IIMs. When we are clinging to the education system, I'm absolutely happy about it. Meanwhile, talented and hard-working individuals, including those even from humble backgrounds, aspire to leverage their skills in America, and the knowledge and expertise they acquire through this diligence is the only thing that is ultimately contributing to the America's growth story and even greatness. So now coming back to the debate of H1B visa, where right leaders Laura Loomer has expressed her concerns over Sri Ramakrishnan appointment and his older tweets of supporting removing caps on green card visa, hits Trump before on his stance of making America great and putting him in controversy. Whether America like it or hate it, America is great because of these H1B visas holders, and right from Elon Musk to Vivek Ramaswamy to Sundar Pichai to Indra Nooyi to Padma Shri warrior to Dr. Kiran Majumdar, who's CEO of leading biotechnology company Biocon, and many other. So Americans, if you have not voted for any Indian to run America, then just flip the historical pages and understand the dynamics behind it. Trump's another plan to impose heavy tariffs is a bold move, but it's certain whether this strategy will also pay off in today's multipolar world, as nations adapt very quickly to the changing circumstances. They may not hesitate to retaliate or adjust their trade policies in response. I've made a video on this as well and will share in the comment section for you to think and evaluate on how US will navigate in 2025. And that's our last video for 2024. Thanks a lot for all the support and feedback, which is so much valuable to us. Take care of yourself and keep working hard. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. See you in 2025 with our new series and new videos.